So this is currently WeTheSauce.com, and my goal is to make it a little bit more usable. I'm not sure if the volume is good actually. Kind of want to start this over. I'm not sure. Where is the audio capture? Well, so I'm gonna try this one without my microphone and see how it is. So let me know if you're having trouble hearing things, or I'll look at this later and know if people are having trouble. But anyway, so as I've mentioned in previous videos, this is one of many iterations of WeTheSauce.com. I guess since the last time I did switch up this font a little bit, the color, I think it was like yellow or green last time, so just to kind of make it go a little bit better overall. But now, so we have a general idea of how we want the site to look, but now what we want to do is, we have all these playlists, but these are just a few of the playlists. So I have multiple playlists that I want to display, and so I was thinking about just the best way to really display all of those topics. So I made this mind map, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of just put it on Figma, so it's more accessible. I was just kind of writing it down as it was coming to me, but I'm gonna put it in Figma so it's a little bit more organized. And yeah, we're just gonna try and plan this out so I can get my thoughts out and think about how I really want to structure this website. So right now we have all of the region playlists, and I'm gonna put all of this into organize them. So we have region playlist, which is West Coast, up top, Midwest, Southern, and we also have the decade playlist right now. So the 20s, 2010s, early 2000s, 90s, 80s, and 70s. So right now we have those, but that's just the very beginning. So let's, instead of me continuing to talk about it, we're gonna come here to this Figma Jamboard, and this is just kind of a place where designers, UX designers, use it as a tool to help organize things, create mock-ups and drafts and things. So I was like, I've been learning this in my UX UI course, so I was like, let me apply some of what I'm learning and apply it to my own project. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's get started. I'm really just gonna start out by hold on, let's see, click fit. Yeah, I'm just gonna start out by taking this list that I made on paper and kind of putting it up here. I'm gonna try and use some suggestions that they say. So this this right here kind of looks like I'm sorry, I'm zooming in on the wrong thing, but this may be something that I use right here. It's Figma, FigJam AI. Let's give it a try. Like, I'm trying to use all of the tools that I can in order to, get this working as good as possible. So, all right. So let's see what it says. So it says type click jam with FigJam AI. Okay. So it says create a custom board. They type in what you need or pick suggestions and let FigJam AI do the rest. Okay, so we're gonna give this a try. So let's see. I need to website into, so the ideas that I had to kind of break up the content for WeTheSauce is having a music section, cultural conversations, and then other, which is also kind of right now in like Sauce University, but I'll talk about that later. So I guess I want to just I want to organize. I need to organize the categories for my website. Okay, so I need a board. That's what the thing about dealing with AI is you need to be very specific with your language. This may, and you know, maybe this would already assume that, but just as a general rule of thumb, when working with AI, you always want to be as specific as possible, and it'll just help you in the long run being more thought out in what you're trying to achieve. Because the better you describe it, the better that AI will be able to help you out with it. So that's just me thinking out loud. Okay, so I need a board to organize the categories for my website. Let's just see what we get with that. Maybe it'll give me pushing possibilities, category, hierarchy, description, navigation menu. Okay, that does seem okay. Oh, it's still going. Oh. Hey, this kind of powerful. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. It's in the way right here. Hold on. Let's get this out of the way. Shoot, I'm right now thoroughly impressed. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Did I do this? Okay. Is it still going? Or has it finished? Okay, I think that we are done. So let's see what it came up with. Brainstorming. Generate ideas for creating a clear and logical structure for organizing the categories of your website. Okay, I kind of done that. Okay, brainstorm category description. Generate ideas for category descriptions that are informative and engaging. Okay, that's a good step. And navigation menu. Create an intuitive and user-friendly navigation menu for your website. Okay, I like where this has us at. So I'm gonna get started here. Okay, so what can we say first? So it can generate more things in a jiffy, according to that. Okay, so make sure I'm deep into the camera. Trying to be more cognizant of that as well, as I just do other things. Okay. So let's see. First thing that I want to do here is plug in a sticky, then pick. I don't know what that means. Ideate. Okay. Okay, so my first one is music. I don't know what doing that's gonna do. We're just playing around with this right now. But I do need to get serious. Let me stop. So that was just the test. So okay, so music is one of the categories that we have, right? Let me make this a little bit bigger, just because I want that to be the main thing. Okay. No, I didn't want to put that in that dot. that's how we know it's music. So now we want to make a bullet list. Let's make this a little bigger. Okay, so let's see. We have regions. Hold on. Yeah, this not gonna work. Well, let me actually make this stuff smaller. Okay, that's better. Actually, I want regions to be medium because that's gonna be one of the hierarchies. So regions. Oops, hold on. See, I hit tab just trying to tab over somewhere. Okay, so we got regions, we got sauce, which is gonna be like, that's how we're gonna separate music into different genres, whether it's like kind of R&B, we're gonna call them different names, but we'll get into that as well. And the decade, or time. We'll just keep it a decade for now. So under regions, so that's all that we're gonna put for that right there. I don't know what that is. Okay, so now we need another sticky note, I guess. Just duplicate that. Okay, so we got music. Next we have cultural convos. Cultural convos, okay. And so with that, we're going to have podcasts. We're going to have interviews. We're going to have documentaries. We're going to have breakdowns. And we're going to have discussions. Okay. And let's see what else we're going to have. It's not going to be that wide. Still. And then let's see, we have other. I'm gonna just leave it as other right now, but right now my idea would be to call other Sauce University, and you'll see when I add some of these other categories that I had. So let's start with sports. So that would be basically sports highlights, basketball, football highlights, stuff like that. We'll have a cool to know playlist, which is just, this is like literally random, anything that's like a fun fact or just like that would be really good information to have, that's what goes there. Okay, what else do we have? Business, history, just say P and P, which stands for philosophy and psychology. Relationships, dating and relationships. So yeah, there's gonna be a category just dedicated to videos and playlists about relationships and how to navigate them. I think that's something that's important to be talked about. And let's see, I have self-development, just say that, and then do it yourself. That'll be the last one. Okay, so now we have those. So now with music, these are pretty much all playlists. Yeah, maybe I think that's what this all should have been, just playlist. Okay, now when we come over here, we're gonna flesh out what the playlists are. Okay, so 10 minutes, generate ideas for the category, descriptions that are informative and engaging. Okay. So music, let's see. Well, maybe that wouldn't go best there. Maybe I should. Okay, so these are our 3 main hubs of the information that we're going to be separating. So we have multiple playlists. There's going to be multiple podcasts, multiple interviews, documentaries, breakdowns. So what we have on WeTheSauce right now is just music playlists. So that's the only thing that you have access to right now, and that's what we need to change. So we're going to either have to add a navigation bar. Oh, hold on. There's one other thing that I had. Let me make a... This is going to be like other pages. So this will be this about us, newsletter, and how you can get in contact with us. Okay. So those are going to be the other pages, just free pages that you're going to need. So now what I want to do is I don't know what I was going to actually do with this. Oh, I think it just made a new one. Okay, hold on. I'm doing too much. Just Command Z or Control Z if you're ever trying to do something like that. Okay. So let's move on to this. Just trying to think of how I want to do this right here. Okay. So first, let's do region playlist, which will be actually okay. So this should probably be play. Okay. And let's give the description. What will playlist be? Playlist will we'll look at this as a page. This comprised of music based YouTube playlists. Okay, and then we're gonna say that So all of these are that we have here are YouTube playlist, and we are going to they will be based on the content Okay, I'm gonna leave that there for right now. I'm just kind of trying to follow this. So here, the cultural convos. Would these all be different categories? I feel like music. I feel like what I'm saying for playlists would kind of go into. I feel like playlist is gonna be the method of distributing it, but I think I need to explain cultural convos better. So I'm gonna just kind of get out of my head what I'm thinking when I'm referring to that. Cultural convos, and so this would be video content that allows not allows video content that gives context to the music. There we go. See, that's why we were talking this out. Like, all this is in my head most of the time. So saying it loud, without talking to myself directly, this helps me kind of just get that out. Let's see. I'm just checking the show out. Okay, just making sure. I have had some people comment on some platforms, so I'm on one of my other monitors right now. I was checking, make sure everything's being picked up. I'm adding to a playlist too as well. Channel. Okay. So. Yes, there we go. Yeah, so I think the cultural convos is gonna be where you add context. So you come in for the music. If you want more context about that, then you go to cultural convos, and then if you want to understand the culture better, then you gotta know some history. You gotta know business, because that's really what it comes down to. Like, to me, this is bigger than music. It's music on the surface level, and it makes people dance, but there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of things that goes into the creation of the music, the reception of music. The art of listening to music is also important, and I think information is being passed down as we're listening to this music. I think it's a timestamp of what's currently happening. Like, it's kind of our only literature, so I think keeping it preserved and documented is extremely important. So with that being said, okay, so now we got cultural convos down, other, and this is what I was gonna do, sauce University. Sauce University. So that's where collection video of different subjects. Different subjects. It's math. Ooh, you know, it's another thing. Audiobooks. I forgot about where does that fit into? I think that goes in the other. As you know, YouTube got them audiobooks, man. I don't know. I don't know if they supposed to, but they do got. So let's see. Subjects such as math, video collection, different subjects. Math, history. I'll just do those two, etc., etc. Okay. So now we have that idea. So now it's how do we do that? Main categories, subcategories, and additional subcategories. So I think, yeah, our main categories are music, cultural convos, and should I call it education? I don't know. That's a fine line to. I don't think it's education. It's like cool subjects. I think I'll keep it as other. You know what? I'll call it sauce. That's what we call it. I'll just call it sauce. Quick information, you know what I mean? Okay, so, and you know, this is the part where I normally fall off because I'm like, this is getting redundant. I'm typing the same thing, but I'm gonna follow through and finish it up. So, what was the first one? Yeah, music. Second category is conversations. Just type it all the way out so I don't get that red squiggly line. And just straight sauce. Cool. Subcategories now. So for music, we have playlists. I think I need, for music, I need to put all of the, okay, let me just say playlist. No, actually, I'll do region. I must call it sound sauce. That actually kind of sound sauce. That actually, I like that. Indicate. Okay, so now under region, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start here. And so when it comes to region, that can get broken down further into the individual states. So right now we're not there, but that's the direction that I would want to go. So as you go from the big map to one single state, and then you find individual artists from there. So I'm just gonna put the state right here. Then from the state, you can really then have you can find the artist through the state. So it's another subcategory, but okay, sound sauce. That was gonna be like, okay, those are the playlists such as Sweet Baby, Sweet Baby Sauce, which is more R&B, light melodies, kind of more colorful. You know, that's what I think of when I think of the Sweet Baby Sauce. I know I'm looking at mine. I need to take my person. I'm trying to focus on where to look at. I'm looking at myself on another monitor. So we got Sweet Baby Sauce, and then we have Trap Sauce. What else do we have? We do have the Slow Jam sauce, which is Slow Jam. That's kind of a sauce. So yeah, well, you know, just turning out ideas. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I need to look at my. Yeah, also with the region, so we got steak, but we also have the Southern sauce and up top Midwest, West Coast, and I think that's all we got right now. And decade, hold on. So we got Sweet Baby, Trap, and we got hot sauce. Oh, we got the soul sauce. Oh, can't forget about the soul sauce. That's one of my favorites. But that's kind of what I used to consider soul was just old school music. So, you know, that's changed a little bit. I like a lot of the decade playlists in place of soul sauce. So we'll get back to that though. Okay, so we got the soul sauce and hot sauce. Okay. And hot sauce, it was the main playlist, so that's the one that we want people to be engaged in. Right now, this is the most up-to-date one. This is the WeTheSauce 2024, which has the most current music on it at this point, and it's updated daily. So that one is going to be our main playlist, and it just so happens to be the most current one. So okay, so now we got those regions, decade, and we got right now we got 50s through present. Okay. Alright. It did feel a little redundant, I'm not gonna lie. But we're not done either. So okay. So we have these regions. This is still all for music too. So from regions, I'm gonna put artist here because I think they're kind of their own sub. Yeah, I guess they should be their own subcategory, and they can kind of lead you back to all of these different categories based on. So I'm saying artist. And so an artist can have a couple of different playlists themselves. So they'll have albums. And I'm also gonna give them like narrative playlists. Narrative. What else should they have? They kind of need their own news. I'm gonna just call it news / gossip. That's all it is anyway. But just what people are saying about it. So word on the street, maybe that would be better. That's definitely gonna change, but I think it's a good way to capture what I want to talk about. Okay. Yeah, I think artist does need to be its own, because at first I was gonna put it under like, so you go into the region, and from the region playlist you go to an individual state, and then from the state then you go to an artist. That was kind of the hierarchy I was thinking of. But I think this is cool too. So excuse me. Okay, so we got those ideas kind of fleshed out a little bit. And you remember we made this Fig Jam board with AI, so I didn't really have a plan coming in. I guess I fleshed it out more than I had on paper, so it was just good to get all of this written down somewhere. So we're gonna add, take away, and I guess restructure things as we go along. So we need to make a new header, or a new navigation bar. So let's come here and edit with Elementor. I also need to delete all of those sample playlists. Okay, actually, before we make the navigation, let's create the pages. I think that would be the wiser decision. So I'm thinking that each one of these needs to be its own page. Think so? I think so. You can get lost in just simple things with making a website. So let's see what I want to do here. I got our front page, which is WeTheSauce.com. And just another thing that I want to keep in mind is this playlist right here is very handy in terms of being mobile friendly. So just because it's self-contained, you get about 200 videos, and then I want to also give the option for people to see the full website, kind of, so like, or see the full playlist itself. So like a playlist like this, we have the West Coast, so we have the image there, and we have the full thing where you can see them all kind of fleshed out more, and you can see the full playlist here. So that is the concept I want to keep in mind as I'm creating these other pages. So this is cool on mobile. Let me see if I can give you a quick show of what it looks like in the mobile form. Okay, see how it adjusted. So now see all of the videos. We're doing it one at a time. That's something that I like. But see, when you're playing this on mobile, then you can't really see or you can't go to the next song without it. It acts a little weird for that, so that is one issue with that. Okay. So this is what our current post look like. So it just has the image and then it has the playlist right here. So what I'm thinking is turning these playlists. I think this should still be the main. This should be the playlist that you get to when you want to listen to West Coast Sauce by itself. So this should be the final destination for West Coast Sauce, but I want there to be a page. Like once you enter West Coast Sauce, it's like it'll be on a page of the West Coast music, and then you'll also see West Coast artists and West Coast albums. So like you'll see newest albums that are classified as West Coast. That's the concept I want to do. So with that being in mind, let's create a new page. I don't know how this page is going to look either, so excuse me. Okay, so let's just see. So I'm hearing a noise. I'm like, I don't know what it is. Okay, so let me just call this page. I'll call this one music. Keep it simple. So this will be the first step. If you go to the music category, so I'm gonna have like 3 categories at the top. So if you go to music, then this is gonna be the website that you will end up on. So I don't know if you really need a page for or a feature image for it, but we will. See, I do got some. Maybe I should do the hot sauce. No, let me stick with music first. I'm gonna start there. Just set that as the main image. It's fine. So we're gonna save. I don't know what that is. Okay, so now we're gonna edit this page with Elementor. This is always a problem. Like when you put the name there before, it always does something like that. I don't like that. Let me see if there's any. How do I want this? Thing is, there's no real theme for WeTheSauce right now. Like no background theme. Let me look for pages. Let me just get a test page to. Should it be like a blog page, possibly? Like something like this where you can then see different categories. So then we would have all of these subcategories. We have the region, sound sauce, and decade. And artists. Okay, I think that's a viable option. I'm gonna change some colors around just so it will continue to match the theme, but it'll definitely be more of like a gallery. Let me see this one. I don't know if I like this one. Concept wise, that wasn't bad, but not what I was looking for. Maybe it could be something like this. Music, that'll be sound, or that'll be region, that'll be, okay. I like this concept. Let's do this. I like that concept, so we're gonna stick with that, and we are going to modify it to fit the theme of We the Sauce. Okay, so what we would do, I would put that in Figma. So we'll also go to ChatGPT. So let's see what we have here. We will do I need engaging. What is this referred to? Description. Instead of YT, I'm gonna say tube. It's okay. Let's see what type of. Welcome to our harmonious hub of curated musical journeys. Dive into meticulously crafted YouTube playlists, meticulously curated to cater to every rhythm, mood, and occasion, whether you're seeking a soul-soothing melody high, beats, nostalgic classic, or playlist for an immersive sonic experience tailored. I don't like the way this sounds. Let's see. Can you make this more appealing to an urban crowd? I know that sounds. I can. To an urban audience. I spelled audience wrong. Step into a vibrant urban groove zone. Ugh, that's cringy. Get ready to vibe to the freshest beats. Okay, I shouldn't have even gone down that. Okay, we'll come back to that. So, I really forgot how to get rid of that. I'll figure it out later. Actually, I think it's on the other page. Let me just see if I can get rid of that before I start designing. think what it does is like writes it here. Just trying to get rid of that music that was at the top. This one. Perfect. Okay. So now we can come here and we'll do music. So now, what would this first category we want it to be? Media file, like columns. I'm just seeing what else you can do with one of these. I don't think there's a way to add these as a link. That was what I was trying to do. Okay, so I don't know if that's gonna work, but not a problem. We'll just get rid of this part and we will add our own gallery. You want to do portfolio or I think portfolio is what we want. Yeah. Okay, but what we're gonna do is we're going to. Okay. So this is how we're gonna split it up. Let me get some text. See, look, it's starting to come together. I like that. So let's bring this over here. So we are going to call this first one. We said we wanted to be regional, right? Oh, sorry. Back to Fig Jam. What I want to do is I'll do location. Yeah, I'll start with location instead. So if we have that, then what we'll need to do is we have to edit. Actually, we're gonna have to go to another page here. What will be the tag that we add to all of the? I'll put location. So let's go to our posts. So yeah, we're gonna put it into a category. So let's see. Edit this. location. That's for a tag. Yeah, location is a tag. And I'll add a category for location. I don't know which one I'll be using. Add that new category. And we will update that. So we did that for the southern sauce. Let's go back to all the posts. I think I can probably quick edit those too. Instead of going all the way in. Okay, so let's see. Quick edit. Location. See another one. Let's do a quick edit. Okay, so this is how we're going to group all of these together. Now we'll see which one. Location. Okay, so that's West Coast, up top, Midwest, and Southern. Is those all that I have right now? I think so. So now we're gonna come back here, and we are going to edit this. So we're going to see what the query is, and we want to include everything that has okay, so the source is posts, right? Query ID. Okay, so we're going to go for see taglines. Can we do that? No. Filter bar. Taxonomy. Categories. Oh, this is actually what I need. Okay, that's actually cool to know. I need that on the other page. That's what I need. So, not on this page though. Here, I want to include by term. I don't know if that's the right thing. Okay. Right now I got that, and now we're going to add another. Okay, so like when we click on this page, and it'll take us to a full page, possibly. We're gonna switch these colors out soon. I really hate those colors. Is this the? No, it's gotta be style. Item overlay. Why is it green? Why would you pick that color? Let's go to. Let's just make it purple. Yeah, that looks. At least it looks like it matches instead of that green. So, okay, we'll keep that for right now. We'll add another So I think like thinking of it in time, location, and mood. Time, place, and a feeling. Time, place, and a vibe. I like that. Okay. Anytime, any place, any vibe. That's kind of clever. I like that. Okay. So now let's actually go to our post where we complete that in all these decades. So I do have some on decade already. Quick at it. Just add the tag, I guess. Okay, cool. We can just shout out the Quicket. I'm gonna put that. Ooh. It's almost not what I want. Gotta pay attention. I need to see how to delete these other ones too. Let me do that now because that's just keeps showing up on the other page, and it's unprofessional just having their test things. I've been embarrassed. I know people have. I don't even know if people can hear me. I'm talking under my breath. I gotta be mindful of that. Move the trash. It's got like 12 pages of fake stories. Apply. That's something I've needed to do for a while. I just haven't. Move the trash. Okay. And there's so many pages. But I wanted to give that infinite scrolling feeling, so I get it. See, if this was like a bigger business, this would be a job I would push to like an intern or somebody who didn't have anything better to do. Okay, this is gonna take a. We're making progress though. 9 more pages to go. I'm just making sure none of my actual posts get or playlists get pushed into that. So yeah, when you come to the home page, you'll just see the newest playlists, I guess, that have been added. So that would be good. It's like deleting a whole bunch of emails actually. almost there. Almost. Make sure none of those get there. Okay, so now I'm just left with mine and a couple other guys. Let's just delete those. That should be good. Okay, so now we got rid of all of those. We now have make a new. Actually, I need to copy this gallery instead of. I don't know why they would pick that color. That's so crazy. Copy it. Paste it. Okay. Now come here and switch the camera. Category decades. Okay. Hold on. Did I forget one? So we got the 20s, 10s, 2000s. Missing the 90s and the 80s. Because I did by category, I need to do it by tag. Let's do that. Let's make it easier on ourselves. Okay, not everything got the tags, okay. So I will do it by category then. Maybe it's doing it by both now. Okay, so I'll do category and I'll just add the category too. Decade, okay. That's one, 80s, okay. Uh, 70 don't have anything, there we go. I did edit instead of quick edit. '70s decade. Okay. So now let's see what we're looking like here. Okay, so now we're getting this separated a little bit better. Okay, so now we have our location playlist, our time playlist. Shoot, this might have to go on the first page, honestly. I like how this is going on. No, actually, now we do have to look at what WeTheSauce looks like now. Now that I've finished all the other ones. I like that. Now it doesn't have all those random other things, but this will continue to grow as I add more playlists. So I think it is time to add some new playlists, and then we'll get a feel of just what it's looking like on the main page and go from there. Discussions, okay. Yeah, I'm not ready to make an artist playlist yet. And I don't have the sauce yet. Okay, but that was gonna be vibes. Okay, so it's a perfect time to create a Sweet Baby playlist. We need to make a new YouTube hot sauce too. So that other one exceeded its limits, the number it can do. Okay, so let's come up here. Will Sweet Baby be the next one? Let's see, we got all these regions. It may make me rethink everything, so yeah. This is just a new playlist, so right now when we come here, right there, when we come to this music page, so we have a whole new page now, so we want people to come here and highlights reserved 24. Yeah, let's get rid of this. I don't need this yet. Delete. Are we gonna take one of these? I hated these. Can you make it shorter and can you make it shorter and a little bit more and less urban? Now I gotta ask for it to be less urban. See, this is the abuse of AI. It's like you wanted to do one thing. Curate a YouTube Explorer. Which tapestry music, thoughtfully categorized, suit every mood. I like that. That's a little bit better. So you got a nice little description. See, we used AI like twice. I think something like that. Use it on the Jamboard. Okay, let's see. Is this gonna be too much? Perfect. So I need to save this as a template. Okay, so now I can use that at some other time. And I'll probably use it for the next page. Okay, so now let me publish this. Let's have a look at it. Okay, that's pretty cool. Very plain, but that's what I wanted. Now, question is, do I want the hot sauce? So now I'm thinking to put playlist. Yeah, so people, we can send them directly to the music page for people who want music. So you know, the main page is, that's just where people come when they hear the. Cause I want people to sign up for the newsletter. That's gonna come a little later as well. So, but I need to copy this and insert it somewhere. Let's see. So what I should probably do on the music page is limit the number of playlists for location to like 6. Same with these. And then if you want to see all of them, then you click on location. Okay, so now let's see. Let me get a look at that, see what it looks like. I really do need to look. I really, if I wasn't streaming to YouTube, I'd definitely be listening to music while doing this. Okay. So you come on, you see music down to the street. Okay, but now it looks a little dull. Looks boring. But that's not necessarily a problem right now. We're going for structure right now. We don't have to necessarily do anything else. So, but we do need. So this is our 2024 playlist. I'm sure if like I had weekly playlists, then it would come here as well. As I add more states, maybe it gets smaller to neighborhoods or different parts of the state, cities possibly. We'll see. What else do we have? Alright, so I guess now it is time to bring in this sweet baby sauce. We're gonna create it as a post for now, even though that's one of the premier playlists that we have. We're just gonna sweet baby sauce. Category. Just call it sauce. So I'm gonna say that. Edit it. I don't know why I'm streaming. This stuff is taking a long time. It's 87 minutes. It's gonna take forever to load up. Okay. So what we want to do here is we want to get our playlist template. And another issue that I don't want to run into is having to think of cover arts for all of these playlists. But if that's what it has to be, that's what it has to be. I think playlist template, yeah. Pretty sure I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, so we're gonna switch this. So I do have something for Sweet Baby Sauce. It's not the best, but it will serve its purpose right now. I love it. Okay, ready to do that. We gotta go to the navigation, then we gotta go to the section and style. The more you do it, the quicker you get at it. This used to give me so much pain. Remove that. And double that up. Okay. Where are my playlists? Playlists. Ooh, so many SKUs. Okay, what am I looking for? Sweet Baby Sauce. Where you at? I'm looking on another screen. Insert that in the gallery long one. This be my gift and my curse watching multiple screens. Okay, where we at? Come on. We need to let you search your own playlist. Can you do that? Let me see. Cool. You can do that. And then I found the one that I need. Sweet Baby. Where's my Sweet Baby Sauce? Where is my Sweet Baby Sauce? It don't even tell me how many playlists I got. That's crazy. Alfredo sauce. I'm gonna add later. Let me see, how is this being organized? Let me see if I can sort it. Sort by date added. Latest video added. That's how I got to organize it. There we go. Sweet Baby Sauce. Okay. So let me just bring this over to my other screen. So this is more of our R&B vibes. Let's see, we got 3,000, so this is a good one to start with. Yeah, sometimes videos get deleted, so it's hard to keep up. I'm trying to at least, most of them are on albums, so I hear them there. But this is like if I want to be in the R&B mood, or not even R&B, but just like lighter. Sometimes there's duplicates. You just see things like that. I like to correct them right then and there. Okay, so yeah, there's like 3,000 songs on here, and so now we are going to add this. I'm gonna share it. Responsive. Not doing too much, possibly. Okay. So now we're gonna take this. Really, you only need this part of the URL in order to plug in. So we're gonna come back here, go to our short code, and where are we at with it? I'm gonna say from there to there, we are going to replace that, and that should be good. Now, what else we want to do is this vibe. Style. Gotta fix this gradient. I want it to match more closely to this right here. Where's that at actually? Background overlay? I don't think it's an overlay. Actually, maybe it's right here. I wasn't paying attention. I think that purple is still. Okay, so yeah, we want to make this closer to pink, it looks like, right? Okay, let's see. Let me come here. Nah, that's the wrong direction. That's a weird color. It's almost a little bit more red, don't you think? Yeah, that shit's. Excuse me. That's pretty red. Okay. I think that's fairly. Maybe I should switch this from white. Let me just see if I can get that bluish. It's almost like a green. Where's this at? That looked like a gradient to me. It looks pretty good from this angle. So we're gonna. I think we're good enough to publish that. Let's see what it comes out looking like. Let's have a look. Ooh, that's okay. I was about to say that doesn't look good at all. Okay. Sweet baby sauce. I do think it probably needs a description somewhere. But like I said, let's just kind of focus on keeping it. We're just focusing on the structure of the website right now, so we can come back and fix that later. So that's there. Let me edit this real quick and add. I think I added Sweet Baby already, but it needs to be in the sauce category, right? Yeah. So can I duplicate this? Oh yeah. See, look, I forgot a major thing. Putting that as the featured image. And the reason that's important is because if it's not there, then when it's showing up in the gallery, you're just gonna see a random, like just the title itself, and we don't want to do that. So I think we can update that. Is there an option to duplicate? I do want to just duplicate this and change it. I think if I go to all posts, I can do that. Say Oreo. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, so now though we are gonna do the trap sauce, which is definitely more closer to hip hop. Like when you think of bars and just like maybe the subject matter in terms of being like a hustler and having to. I think it's pretty vulnerable music. I think as well, because you're talking about the struggles that you've gone through. So let's see. Trap sauce. We'll add that to sauce. I hate it when I spell like that. Okay, and now let's add that feature image. I've had these for a while, so I may have to redo them. But right now we're just using all AI generated images. I'm not gonna say I'm not an artist. I'm not a graphic designer, so trying to do that on my own, find something that like fits a certain theme is difficult for me. I don't want to say maybe difficult's not the word, more just of nuisance. Okay, so I'm gonna save the draft. I really want to be playing this music while some music I haven't even heard. Let's see how much I can get away with without a strike. Maybe I need to change the tempo. So my computer's moving very slow. I'm probably doing too much right now. Let me stop. I'm getting distracted. See, that's something I would do. And then I just get so wrapped up into the music and then probably walk off. That's my ADHD. ADHD, I got it. Playlist template, okay. so let's see. Let's go to our section. Swap this out. Trap sauce. And insert. Okay, I got this picture, getting this up out of here. We will switch it to trap sauce. Trap sauce. See, just that grimy, dingy look like a trap house. That's always been the idea. Okay, so now we are going to come here. Go back to my playlists. I came up with earlier though, anytime, any place, any vibe. I really like that concept. I think I muted this, so that's why you can't hear anything. Because I was testing to make sure that my stream was showing up on YouTube. So okay, yeah, so we got this. This playlist. Man, this is moving so slow. Okay, luckily, it doesn't have to load for us to grab the URL. Take this. I forgot which tab we were working on. Mix. You gotta exit out of some of this. You don't really gotta hit apply, but I just did. Okay, and we're gonna come here and we're gonna match the vibe. Purple is not the color. We wanna go, yeah, brownish, right? Alright. I think that might be good. Alright, let's see how that look. After this, we'll check the page. Okay, let's have a look. Check the home page after this and see what that's looking like. Trap sauce. Okay. It's a little bit too brown, but I'm not mad at it right now. Low shimmy. Play a little music. Come on. Got you nice, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Hey, I don't feel no love. My neck and wrist, it costs a fucking dub. I call it Rick every time I need some mud. Feel like super weak, I'm super geek, I can't tell. Very loud, but okay. So let's come here. Back to YouTube. trap sauce, sweet baby sauce. So now our other thing, we gotta go back to our pages, right? That's what we started off at. There we go. I'm just call it vibe because it was like anytime, any place, any vibe. So I might have to low key flip these. Yeah, I might have to just switch it to place just because of what I said. Taking this, copy. Paste that. And now let's go to this query. We were gonna turn that into the category. It's time, place, and vibe. I love that. I love it. Should the background be darker though? That's my question. Should the background be darker? Not right now. Let's update that and let's see what it looks like. Time, place, and vibe. I think that's good. Okay, so we have that one page down. So now let's do this cultural convos. Cultural convos. Oh man, coming up with a coming up with some of these are going to be a little bit difficult, but I'll add a new page. From the jump. Slow times kill me. We made a content page before, so we're gonna insert that. I hope you have a very cash day. So now this is going to be cultural convos, and then we're going to have how am I gonna split this up? I guess this one could be really its own gallery. I don't gotta split it up anymore. I just have all of the. Let's go back to our Fig Jamboard. How do we have that? What's the difference? So yeah, I think we're splitting up the. So we want this to add context to the music. How can we think about this? Also got to think about where I'm putting the artist, or if that's going to be its own page. That's hard. That's definitely hard. I don't think I want to go down that route. So I don't know. We've been doing this for 2 hours. Time is it? Dang, it's 6 o'clock. Oh my goodness. I might have to call this a stream. I do this for the love, so it's not like I'm missing out on any money if I clock out. But let me. I'm just trying to think of how I want to have this part, because I don't think I want this now. But this will really be. Okay, so how we're gonna want it to be, how we're having these cultural conversations. Like if I was doing different podcasts, different interviews, different. I think it would work if it was like coming from separate platforms. Right now, since YouTube is the only platform, I won't be having like. Okay, actually, let me think of something. So I'm just like, if I had, let's say, the Joe Budden platform, the JBP. Joe Budden podcast, that's a platform. Let me see. If he has his podcast in a playlist format, then I will do that. I'll have playlists like that. So you'll always have the latest JBP. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I think like just how many people watch that. Oh my goodness, man! Like they're a real force to be reckoned with, just in the space of what things are talking about. And yeah, this would allow it to be updated. So yeah, I can definitely have a podcast. Yeah, I love that. Okay, and then I'll add a couple of some of my favorite podcasts to that. That works. Interviews. I'll do the same thing. And that way I really won't have to be the person keeping up with it. But I can have a okay. I like this idea. We have an idea. We have an idea. Okay. Oh man, see, this is why I like working on something like this on a stream. Like, I'd have been just been like, it's not that important. But now, so let's do podcast. Okay. We'll call that podcast. We're gonna have interviews. We're gonna have the channels. Let me do a little bit more research into this. So let's see. I don't know if I call academics live streams. I'll probably put that under podcasts and live streams. I feel like that's kind of hand in hand almost. DJ Academics, I don't care how you feel about him. He goes, he does things. So yeah, he doesn't do the playlist. Well, not here. Maybe on one of his other pages, he keeps them in a playlist. Let me see how he breaks up his content, because he'll stream for like 5 hours and then he breaks all of them up, and those are the videos that he has. That boy be pushing out content, man. Oof, that's a whole team for real. I love it. Okay, because this is some of the big cultural points I'm like, I want people to see. I'm sure it's all his lives get saved here. Some of the live videos, okay. So let me go to his community, because I know he has other. Nah, we don't have to go. I wanted to see his other YouTube channels. I know he got the Academy. If the Academy has playlists, then this idea will work. If they don't, it will get a little hectic later on. But I do think I can find enough podcasts. Oh my goodness. Let's see playlists. Let's see what we got here. He really does need to add all of the. I could add off the record. I hear my dog getting impatient. She like, yo, where has this man been? I've been out here uncuddled. Let's see, you got about I would have to make those playlists myself. I don't know if if I'm gonna do that for real. I don't know. These are, yeah, they're posted backwards. Like that would be something I don't have control over unless I copied it, and then that seems like a lot of work. Let's look at the J Hill podcast. Does he have his in? Let's see, does he have playlists? That's the question. Do they have playlists? If they have playlists, then the format will work. Okay, so he does have this. This one was updated 6 days ago. People aren't utilizing the playlist. Like, I have an actual playlist for different podcasts. Let me go to mine. Yeah, see, I got the Louisiana sauce, so that's definitely where it gets broken down further later on. So, let's see if Poor Minds, if they have, I like a lot of theirs. I know $1 Million Worth of Game might have it. Let's just, if I can find, I'll probably need 5. If I can find like 5 really good podcasts that I know do the playlist, then we can, I feel like they might. If they do, that's perfect. If they don't, no problem. Episode clips, Patreon clips. Do they only? I feel like this is not enough for them. Is this all of them? They gotta switch it around if this is all of them. It's like, oh man, you gotta give it towards the opposite direction. Nah, they stopped adding to it. Okay, I thought they was gonna come through for me. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, hey, for sure got their playlist going. Nope. I'm gonna go back just make sure I ain't miss it, but I would have thought that one was gonna be it. Story time. Pour your hearts out. No. Darn it. Joe Budden, the only person who does that right now. Which is genius, by the way. I might have to abandon that idea. I mean, I could still pursue it later. Alright, let me go back to my podcast and see if I could find anyone else who does it that way. I Am Athlete, man, that was a great one. Let's see if Cam and Mace. If they don't do it, I know $1 million worth of game gotta do it. Mark Jackson show. It is what it is. Okay. There's one. So we got, let me see. Okay, it was updated yesterday. I like it. Cam and Mace might save the day. Let's go. I love it. Yeah, see, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So that's two. We got Joe Budden and we got It Is What It Is. Books. I'm thinking $1 million worth of game. $1 million worth of game ain't gonna come through for me. I know it. I know they got theirs. Not too far. Okay. Interviews is gonna be interesting too. I've been thinking about where I want to have comment sections at as well. Probably need to be on the furthest playlist. That's not what I wanted to do. This is moving so slow. My goodness. I'm getting tired. This is not what I hit. Or maybe it is what I hit. I thought I hit $1 million worth of game. See, I think this way because I've been falling off on the podcast, but if I have those streams and it's just feeding it to the next one, cool. All right, let's see. Gilly, come on, man. I need 3 more podcasts, then I can make this idea flourish. I can make the other ones flourish too, but I know Club Shay Shay got me. I know Club Shay Shay got me. I know it. It's my internet connection right now. This is crazy. Okay, let's see. Do we got $1 million worth of game? Full episodes. That looks old though, doesn't it? Okay, this one was updated 5 days ago. This might be it. Yep, 5 days ago. We got 3. We got 3 of them. So let's see. Shoot, that might be all that I need for real. It's enough to let me know that this idea will work. 3 very big podcasts within the Black community that have playlists, and other ones I can figure it out. For interviews now, that's gonna be interesting. I just be wondering, like, I don't feel like they would have a problem with me putting it. Like, I would wanna is giving their videos views. Like, I wanna make it easier for people to find them. Well, we'll think about it. I guess we'll go for it, and then if they don't like it, then they'll sue me, and I'll just take it down. But I mean, it's promotion. Maybe they don't want to be promoted for what I'm doing, but I think it's positive. Okay. That's still good. Cause yeah, the thing is, I just don't keep. There's so many podcasts now. Like, I can't even keep up with. I used to just add, oh, they dropped another one. I can't even keep up with it now. So I think having it like, excuse me, where the podcast that I trust to listen to, if they keep theirs updated. Let me just check Club Shay Shay. We got Club Shay Shay, then we in there. I'm pretty sure, cause he run the way that he run his podcast like a real business. That's important, man. That's what we don't see. Man, my computer must be. No, it's not even hot. Oh no, it is hot. How many did he do on that Cat Williams interview? Real. Right, fingers crossed, gang. Let's see. I have faith, bro. He breaks it down like that. Oh, that's a lot, actually. Yeah, he break each one down into its own. Don't do this to me, Shannon. He do got the nightcap. That's good. Oh man, I mean, I get the concept. I'm not mad at that. That's content for you right there. He break up everything into. Let me see if they got it. Where they just collecting them all. That's the one we need. He's done a lot of interviews very quickly, man, I must say. He's got him. He got 118 episodes so far. Let's see. Updated 3 days ago. That's what we needed. That is what we needed. That's not enough. I'm gonna take this as a screenshot. Let's see what that look like. We getting real. Alright, let's see how this go. Tell Shay Shay'll be the first one. I ain't got no issues. This is time. I'm gonna exit this one. Oh, hold on. Map. I was trying to. Oh, where did they go? What am I doing? I need to close out some windows on this computer's. Free up as much space as possible. Oh, feature. I was like, how did that get over there? That was so weird. Okay. I was so confused for a second. Okay, so now let's upload this file. I just took a quick screenshot, so I'm going to use that as the cover for this new playlist. So we don't have a PowerPoint. Okay. And this needs to be Simply Club Shay Shay. Not the hugest fan of that name, but save that draft. I ain't gonna lie, after these podcasts, I'm gonna